Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with Marvel Strike Force's newest character here, being Union Jack, joining the Invaders skill rate team here. That's going to change the meta, respectively, for the Doom rates. But what you can see he's bringing to the table is inflicting high critical hit damage and negative effects on the enemies. As well, on top of that, his ability highlights at the end of any character's turn. If he doesn't have a charge, he's also going to be gaining stealth and applying evasion to all his fellow Invader allies. So a little bit of a mechanic of their own, as well as increasing the speed meter. But you can see here, we're getting the secretive nobleman Orbs. There's going to be limited time offers, and as well, he is the featured character of the month for the Royal Soldier month-long event in the month of April. That said, with any of these character unlocks, we always want to take advantage of the Red Star Orb opening. We're going to be deep diving his kit overall, and as well, preemptively taking a look at what Iso-8 does make sense on his skill set. So that's it, guys. Red Star Orbs, like I said here, that 15% increase, just double check that it is actually in effect. I think I already saw a couple of my alliance mates pull him, so quite all right. We always like to do our due diligence, make sure we can see that he does have the icon avatar there, and as well you can see the 15% increase. We are good to go. And for these newer characters, generally I try to aim for a 2 to 3 red, just because they're going to be a pretty prominent team. But are they meta breaking? Respectively, just for the skill rates, right? I mean, right now, you can argue that the Secret Avengers with Kestrel, Shang-Chi, and now more respectively Nick Fury having that rework, they are more relevant now. So the Invaders team is going to be taking time up. It's kind of like similar to Rebirth, where not everyone has them fully built yet, because folks are still using Gamma, folks are still using obviously the Web Warriors. They're still doing good, like, even in Doom 3.5. So is there an urgency right now to build them right away? Not immediately, but they are featured right now, and I am a huge fan always of new teams in the game. No luck yet, however, though. Let's see if this purple get lucky. Oh, boom, there we go. Just goes to show you sometimes the RNG does land your way. Aiming for a 3, but we got the 4. Awesome stuff. So guys, let's get right to it, to the actual kit review. It should be on the very bottom. Union Jack, and we do see Quicksilver's coming too, so I can't wait for that release. But starting off with review, Bangers and Smash is his basic attack. As you can see, attacking the primary target for 80% damage. If charged, he does lose the charge. Leveling this ability up, he's also going to be able to flip a positive into a negative on the primary target, and more respectively in raids. And again, you only want to T4 this if you're building this guy up as a raid team, because you're not going to get any benefit after that. But in raids, he's going to be flipping 3 positive effects instead of the 1. So for that reason, this is a pretty notable T4. But let's take a look at the rest of the special and ultimate before we consider this. Good for consideration, of course. Next up, Fan the Hammer is a special ability. He's going to be applying offense down to the primary target, also attacking for damage with a slow, and he's also going to be gaining, as you can see, up to a maximum of 3 slows. So it's going to once again kick in with his mechanic here. If charged, he loses it, but if not, he's going to be able to repeat this attack per charge on him up to a maximum of 2 bonus attacks, and then he does lose the charge for each additional. In raids, he's also going to be applying an ability block up to a maximum of 3 times. So that's absolutely huge, guys. Just a turn, absolutely huge here. So we can see here the damage is going to go up. We can see here that goes up to level 6, 30%. So all of it doing pretty much the same here, and then the T4 applying offense down for 2 full turns, as you can see. So the nice thing about this mechanic is the fact that we don't it has value even outside of Rage, which is actually huge. But I think the biggest key reason you want this ability is the Rage component with the ability block, and it can even go up to 3 turns, which is absolutely huge, guys. I also want to add here that it's nice that you don't necessarily actually need the T4 here, so very, very good there. We have the ultimate ability here being the pointy end, attacking the primary target for percentage damage, as well as applying disruption. You can see here, if there's charged, once again he's going to be losing it. In raids, he's going to be reducing the speed bar of the target by 10%. And you can see here, On top of that, it's actually going to apply to maximum 5 adjacent targets for each charge, and again, losing it, right? So that really begs the question, how is he going to get these charges? And it's going to be based on his team, obviously not having here, but you can see as well in raids more specifically, reducing the speed bar of all targets by 20%. So again, you don't really want to be leveling these abilities up unless you're bringing them up as a raid team. So for that reason, the ultimate does really make sense, because anytime in a turn-based game that you can impact the speed meter, this is absolutely huge, guys. So the ultimate for sure is a no-brainer. Special, you know, it's great that it's outside the raids too. So the special and ultimate T4 recommendations. The basic only if you're bringing them into raids specifically. King and Country is his passive. As you can see right away, he's going to be gaining 6 charges. So there we go. We have the answer there. He's going to be getting the charges himself at spawn. And at the end of any character turn, if he does not have a charge, he's going to be gaining a stealth for 2 turns. And again, gaining 6 charges. So constantly having charges, he's going to be absolutely a wrecking force in his respective team, because we can see that it was stacked well with his basic, his special, and his ultimate ability. On top of that, you can see here, guys, even when he doesn't have the charge, he's actually going to get additional speed meter. So he's just going to be constantly getting attacks in, which is really huge. When he also has stealth, he's going to be gaining additional crit chance and damage, and then as well as Invader allies gaining additional crit chance. Lastly, guys, for the T4 here, at the end of any character turn, if he does not have a charge, he's going to be applying evasion to all Invader allies. This is a must-have. Just the amount of, I guess, damage mitigation is going to be providing protection naturally because of the evasion. And this is the end of each of the turns that the player has, right? So this is huge, guys. Every round, essentially, getting a new wave of evasion, and that can really overall help with the sustainability of the team. So we know that this mechanic is really going to help out from a supportive capability, but he's doing a lot of damage, and as well inflicting that on the enemy. So solid character, guys. There's a couple of things that come to mind when I see the skill set, and I think more specifically it's going to depend as well on the rest of the team, but I think a skirmisher or a raider does make sense for a couple reasons. The skirmisher allows him to really inflict his negative conditions, giving him more additional focus, right? This includes the ability to block, this includes the slow, this includes him actually going through his basic attack, flipping the positive. So skirmisher might actually make the most sense if I'm weighing on one direction. Raider also makes sense because, you know, he's going to be critting. He's going to have critical hit chance and damage, so he's going to have some raw damage output. So I don't think there's a wrong answer, but those two definitely seem to make the most sense given his skill set, and then combining that with his fellow strikers on the team. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because I think that's a pretty good assessment right there, but we won't know until the full team comes live for us to test out and try, and I'll definitely keep you guys posted. Good luck in your rest of our Orbs opening. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.